Tryna put on for my team and put on for the blocker. I got one eye for the snakes and one's for undercover. I bounce back when the trap decided just to fuck up. I never had a 30 older wearing the type to look up. Tryna put on for my team and put on for the blocker. I got one eye for the snakes and one's for undercover. I bounce back when the trap decided just to fuck up. I never had a 30 older wearing the type to look up. I was surrounded by the board and some they like the cooker. Some prefer the Smith and some they like the Joker. DSG we pound no shift and watch me whoosh up. Got a box in the back, can hear it getting shook up. And I can give you work on corners like the Soho hooker. If I drop it to my Aki reg and say it's booker. And the tummy is that fire loud, come some overseas pounds. I just want 100 different ways we all can eat now. And if I tell you that I got you, then it means something. Send my niggas bread, although they tell me they don't need nothing. And when I wake up in the morning tryna eat something, my niggas in the other areas tryna beat something. I'm tryna see something, send a car and creep something, and wait for the call and ask them did they leave something. And I don't really like lying to my mum. And I fumbled when she asked me where this money from my son. And I told her that I draw it from my legal every month. And I'm saving cause this music ain't paying me for fun. It ain't paying me for nothing. Hence why I'm hitting corners, getting less than nothing. Straight from a brother from another gully govern. And no bitch could ever try beg me for nothing. No bitch ain't begging for no backing back. Bitch, I'm from the hood. I don't deal with psycho, go key up my whip, I wish you would. Still gon' come around and tell these good. And her friends are still say don't think you should. Tryna put on for my team and put on for the blocker. I got one eye for the snakes and one's for undercover. I bounce back when the trap decided just to fuck up. I never had a 30 older wearing the type to look up. Tryna put on for my team and put on for the blocker. I got one eye for the snakes and one's for undercover. I bounce back when the trap decided just to fuck up. I never had a 30 older wearing the type to look up. In the club like money Mitch did. Girl tryna ask you I'm coming in with. She just wanna fuck when the night gets lit. All night tryna ride on stick. And bro try ask was a physical contact. Most already here, I just read on my contract. Girl try ask why they been in contact. Be the pussy or pens, I'll make her sick. Her friends hate me, but she still sick. The girl hate me, but she still sick. Her friend bad mind, but she still sick. The girl hate me, but she still sick. Unknown to you, but known to me. Not bad for you, but bad for me. You say she bougie and she's classy, but to me the baddie speak. No caller, so she knows it's me. I phone her phone, she holds the heat. I lick her me, she holds the weed. I lick her back for her some feet. Doctors tryna diagnose me, I'm the best to be real and I can't get better. I had a girl show a 10 out of 10 and she tried to say I'm down, but I just couldn't let her. I tried force, but it just didn't work, so it just didn't match like Hansel and Gretel. She on me grill, backpack days with a pedal. I need patch streets with a kettle. I need me a kettle that's bust down. She didn't wanna show love back then when I was coming on the brat down, bust down. Told her it's down, no love is lost now. Us frozen, bust down. Then she wanna clear all the fast out. Or the bros wanna bring all the fuss out. And she wants to see when I hide in the club like money Mitch did. Girl tryna ask you I'm coming in with. She just wanna fuck when the night gets lit. All night tryna ride on stick. And bro try ask was a physical contact. Most already here, I just read on my contract. Girl try ask why they been in contact. Be the pussy or pens, I'll make her sick. Her friends hate me, but she still sick. The girl hate me, but she still sick. Her friend bad mind, but she still sick. The girl hate me, but she still sick. She just wanna stay in my section. She just wanna ask my question. She just wanna have some attention, but I don't wanna give girl mention. She just wanna stay in my section. She just wanna ask my question. She just wanna have some attention, but I don't wanna give girl mention.
Yo, what's going on? Listen, if you're here on the live stream on X, on YouTube, on Twitch, wherever the fuck you are tuning in from right now, what's good? Make sure you repost this, do whatever you need to do, share it around, because we are going to start the show pretty soon. We are in the Ronin Discord, and we have Lumaterra energy bottles going out right now. So if you want to come through to the Ronin Discord and put your wallet address in the chat, that is how you are going to redeem the first wave of energy bottles. So I implore you, if you are here watching on a different channel like Twitch, like YouTube, or X on social media, find your way to the Ronin Discord and come and join the conversation. We'll be starting the show in a few minutes. Enjoy the rest of the music, all right? And go vote for Ronin Radio, you fucking ass.
Caesar produced the gifts.
Start this show, ladies and gentlemen.
You say let's start. Let's start this show.
Let's start the show, bro. We in the building. Yo, what's going on? Stark, would you like to do our intro today?
Completely unprepared.
Exactly what I was gonna say. If you said yes, I was gonna yeah. You nailed it. Listen, let's go. I'm actually, you know what? Look me in my fucking eyes. Where are we at? Here's a light so you can actually see it. Hi, mate. Sick Geeler in the building. Yo, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is for you. We are live. We're in the Ronin Discord right now, and you are tuned in to the Ronin Radio. I'm Geeler, your host. I'm sick as fuck. Yes, in all ways. But you can follow me over on Twitter at GeelerCease. But welcome to the fellow Roners. You Ronin community are the fucking greatest on the planet. And if you're new here, make sure to follow us on social media. You might be watching us on X right now, YouTube or Twitch. But anywhere you go, it is at the Ronin Radio. The show is always powered by the Ronin Network, the biggest gaming blockchain in the fucking world. And it's about to moon. But why is it not right now? I don't know. We're gonna answer that maybe in today's show. But with all of that said, let's get into the quick fire headlines, because you guys are here for what? For some news, for some updates, to figure it out, or maybe just to listen to us chat shit, maybe, either one. But the quick fire headlines of today, the one that I put at the top, of course, Bitcoin hits all-time fucking highs. Why is Ron not pumping? That's a quick fire headline. We actually want to talk about that one. Stark is in the building. I know he likes talking about things like this, so we will touch those topics. But the community collection is also live, so you can go and vote right now. If we would like to, Xanatos, if you can, you put in the chat that is the collection vote. Go ahead and scroll to the bottom. It's the only one without an image, because we're keeping the rug imagery up, or maybe we actually are rugging you and we don't have any fucking artwork. Either way, scroll straight to the bottom and you'll see the rug. You can vote for it right now. Top 13 collections out of the 26 will be chosen to mint, or not mint, to fucking launch a product, all right, on Ronin. It'll be the first, I guess, of its kind, even though we can take, for example, the Genkai, we can take, for example, Moki. These are community collections in some sense, but the community collections is now live. 13 people are going to win the first round. May it be us, all right? It can be us. It's up to you. Go do the right thing. Make Ronin great again, all right? June joins the Ronin Network. You may be thinking, that is the longest fucking movie I've ever watched in my life. But it's not that, June. It is actually a data platform. That's actually, bro, I went on it last night. It's very, very good if you actually have a brain. If you go there just to read and consume data, it is also amazing. But you can query and create your own data pools, which is really useful if you actually have brain cells. So like for me, maybe not, but using the platform to see what other people have created is actually fascinating. And there's a lot, it seems very accurate. I've seen a lot of other data platforms that are a bit clunky, have lagging data. June seems to be really sophisticated, so they have joined the network. It is quite big news because they are widely used amongst the industry. So big shout out to June and welcome to the Ronin Network. I mean, we should really be saying welcome Ronin to the June platform, but Bob is your motherfucking uncle. Wallet Connect also certified. They are going to be a DApp in association with Ronin. If you don't know what Wallet Connect is, it's largely what's used in a lot of these applications that prompt you to connect your wallet. I honestly, like, these two last headlines really start to open up the conversation of, okay, we are open. Ronin Network developers are coming on here to build things. They have dApps and applications available to them. These are all cool things that will make this space more functionable, I guess, or more usable for people that are going to come here and build things. So these are things we've got to celebrate. Congratulations. Clap, clap, clap. Claps in the chat, whatever. Hydro are getting their pilots out the door pretty soon. We've seen how many are available. You can mint them with Alpha KDR or Ron. So the choice is yours. And also they did, they got Wild Forest rewards on their spin wheel this week. So if you're a Wild Forest fanatic, go check that out. You know, I only ever get like 1 or 2 points, and that theme song plays, dun 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 dun, and it's like 2 points, and I will punch my monitor if that keeps happening. Ragmon has new Ragmon revealed. We'll be checking some of those out as well later in the show. The season starts this week. The actual season, it was the beta. Let's try a season last time, but now it's actually a season. So I know Xanatos is fucking excited. We're gonna push the conversation his way on that. But it is the final day for Infomon CBT. I won't lie, if you tweeted me over the last week with hashtag Infomon and a ChatGPT response, I probably unfollowed you. I'm not trying to FUD Infomon, but I'm going to end what I'm saying at that point. Aperon releases their October dev report, right? It's we need a resurgence. Aperon was one of the strongest games in the Ronin ecosystem, but they released their dev report for October, so you can check out how things have been going there. Is it still a game in your rotation? I don't know. Let me know. Cambria, another Ronin Forge game, starts their early alpha in 3 days, ladies and gentlemen. On November the 15th, there is a PvP part of this game that is very exciting. You can literally pillage your other members in that game. So I know a few people out there will be experts at that. Wild Forest updates their white paper, and wow, we are seeing it. Wild Forest tokenomics. It is a big piece of news. If you're a Wild Forest fan, we don't cover it enough here on the show. So I want to just say, shout out to Wild Forest. We do fucking love you, and you've smashed it this year. Over 100,000 daily active gamers is kind of crazy. Another thing, Ronin Realms dev stream was the other week. We were on there with Theban. A lot of cool updates going on there. We spoke a little bit about how things would work in terms of their assets, and we're gearing up. They are also part of their community collection, so we need that one to work, right? They're at like 200 and something votes, so you guys are doing the right thing right now, so continue to do so and fucking translate some. If you vote for Ronin Realms, you didn't vote for Ronin Radio, you're a pagan. All right, and if I see you at YGG event, I'm rolling up with 50 Filipinos to bash your head in. Ronin Realms, go and vote for it. It is what it is. One sad piece of information we do have to talk about. It is a quickfire headline, so we won't spend too much time. But Metatate Guild is no more. Do we have the breaking on why, the news, anything like that? No, we're not here to really do that. But it is a sad time because Metatate was a huge part of the Axie ecosystem, especially in my early days of being here back in 2021, which, a lot of people were here much earlier. Metatate were here much earlier. So it's sad to see that they are disbanding, and, just wish everybody that was involved in the guild, and of course, Elijah, Theban, both guys that were working as partners together on that. The best moving forwards. We'll see what happens. And the final piece of news, which should have been the first piece of news, Kagi is unbanned from the Ronin Discord. We actually invited him to today's show, but he's training for his fight. His fight in Paisan, which actually met Paisan at ETH Denver and also at GDC, I believe. And is a cool guy. But my God, he was a little chunky little fucker with no definition, and suddenly he has pectoral muscles and looks like he might be able to fight. So I'm excited to see Kagi fight in Miami in December, but he's unbanned from the Ronin Discord now. So expect to see the actual CEO walking around the Discord, but we're going to bring him in for a show over the next few weeks. So that is all. That is your quickfire headlines. We are going to move over into main topic one. It is Lumeterra CBT2. We were going to play the game live with you guys today, but obviously we woke up Monday morning and what happened? Reporting, we are delayed. But it was a good delay. And it was a good delay because it was down to, what is it, serious volume? I don't know, bro. I mean, if I was delayed, I'd just spit out whatever, like the dog ate my homework. Either way, the game is delayed until approximately tomorrow. They said 48 hours from Monday. It's been about 24. So we got about 24 more to go. But yes, Lumeterra is here. We, of course, our veteran, our specialist on Lumeterra, Mr. Logic, is not in the building. So I really have not very much hope in this main topic one. And arguably I'm going to completely say, fuck it. We're going to go and talk about Axie Nightmare. But I mean, Asta and Biku are here. Big shout out to them. Some of the greatest creators in the Ronin ecosystem. You guys were itching to play Lumeterra, or am I misspeaking on that point?
I was. I even had my alarm set up so that the moment that the servers are up, I'm gonna be able to log in. But then,
Yeah.
Pretty much, it's all about going in there first. Like, and if everyone, because the first time it came out, like the first time we were ever able to play it, like everybody needed to get in first, because of course, if you were the first to get in, you had a massive advantage, and if you were the last to get in, sucks for you. So it sucks for us because like we were really expecting it too.
Yeah. Well, you carry all the progress over from the CBT1, so there isn't that kind of effect as much now. I think the way that game went the last time round, like they've added new things, and we spoke about them on the show last week. and we really wanted to like practice them and go and explore them today. Like the slime transit, where you have to you take a slime that's holding goods or something, and you have to go to a certain area of the map without the slime being killed or yourselves being killed. So that was something that I was really looking forward to doing. But there's this level creep, right? It's definitely happening. But this game did 850,000 run in volume in CBT1. Do you guys think we'll see an improvement on that, a replication of that, less than that? Like, were you guys ready to spend in this game? That's what I want to know. Like, because I was kind of gonna maybe buy some items like weapons and shit. Like, that's where my mind was at. So I want to know, you guys anticipating the game, were you going to go harder than you did last time, and do you think the game is going to be have more exposure this time round?
You want to start, Asta?
I guess for me, yeah, it's kind of like when you go in, it's like trying to monopolize like an area where there's a lot of mobs. Because once players reach a certain level, they're all gonna just be crowding on one area. So your goal is like early to get geared up as fast as you can,
Yeah.
monopolize the material, sell them, and go for the cycles first. Finish the cycles first.
Yeah, and in my case, honestly, because like we adapt, right? So there's gonna be something new. There's gonna be some changes that people like stuff about Lumitera, from the first release, and now probably they're gonna make adjustments on that. So as gamers, we adjust as well. So I did spend a lot. I did spend a lot starting out, and then once I got the hang of it, I started spending more because I knew how to flip everything, and put it into my favor.
Yeah.
And when uh, when they realized, okay, is this why people stop playing? Because on the first day, like it was so hard to get mobs. It was so hard to get mobs, and then people are realizing, oh, okay, I need energy to actually progress. Sorry, you need slime to actually progress and all that stuff. And then when you learn to actually loop that stuff, that's really when the real game starts. And if it was made easier now, we might see a massive explosion on like how many players there are. Plus, there's gonna be new servers that's for the Latam community.
Okay, so they're separating them.
Yeah, there's also that.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of things that provide a foundation for it to be a bigger experience this time round. I mean, Biku, you definitely had some loops. You figured out some loops the last time around. I feel like that's what the CBT one was about. It was like, okay, yes, you're going in and experiencing a game. Because normally, most of my new games on Ronin Experience has been like, skipping in a field of daisies. Like, oh, this is so great. It's a new game experience. But Lumitera was like murdering the people skipping in the field, right? Like you had to figure out exactly what you were doing, and the plan of action, the way that you would use resources, and just again figure the game out pretty quick. It was there for the min maxers. Any loops that you had the last time around? I know the fucking asshole. No, I'm joking. He's probably trying to make his child pass win right now because he's been telling me a lot about that. And shout out to all the parents out there, new parents. But I don't know. Like, will the loops still work? Can you explain the loop to us that you had last time? And I don't think you're expecting it to work again, right?
Okay, so like I said, like we don't know how they're gonna do the loop, because that was the hard part. That was the thing that made players kind of sort of played it less, is because they realized, of course, okay, they if they don't know the loop, they want to play it more during the day, because like if you don't have the loop and you're just running off of the energy that you get, automatically regenerates. You're gonna be there, play for like maybe a couple of minutes. Like you could kill off like the entire your entire energy in like less than 30 minutes, maybe even 20 minutes if you're just really efficient about it. But if you really do have the loop and you want to play more, of course you gotta spend some, lose some, and then of course gain some. And it's that specific loop that people players didn't know about, and we kind of gate kept it for a bit because we want to keep winning. And then somebody made the Twitter post and like, okay, cat's out of the bag. But I think it was a bit too late because
Yeah.
people were already like, okay, yeah, because they really did it different. They really did it different. Like there's the leveling is not because kill kill a lot of monsters, you level up. Nah, you got to do a lot of stuff to level up, and I think that's very interesting. And I like it. I like the progression, and like your activity is your progression, and your skill level is your progression. I like that.
Yeah, facts. Is there any documentation out already for CBT2? Did like other than like them explaining to us the game modes and the changes that they've made? Is there any notions out? Like last time they had very in-depth notion pages for like the skills and how to do certain things. Have you guys seen any content like that out there? And what do content creators need to be doing for this next CBT2?
Ask your thing. You're the one that reads a lot. I just jump in head first, spend 100 RON, and then I'll say, crap, I spent 100 RON for nothing.
Yeah, I saw them posting the CBT features update. So as content creator, my goal is to turn these information into video form and make it much more understandable for the masses.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah, like me and Biku, who don't fucking read a thing, and we love you. We love you. You're doing God's work. We need that. I think. You know what? I'm enough BS about the Lumitera. We have energy bottles to give away. If you right now go to the collection vote chat, right, and you screenshot your thumbs up being filled in, you have a thumbs up, and you put it in this chat, show us the screenshot with your wallet address. We're gonna throw more energy bottles at you. If you've already been involved in the energy bottles that we gave out at the start, then there you go. You've already received it. But go ahead and do that. If you are on the live stream right now, shout out to 183 in total views. If you're on the live stream right now, go into the Ronin Discord and make sure you vote for Ronin Radio on the community collection. And at us on Twitter, bro. At us on Twitter, the proof of you voting for Ronin Radio, and we'll be giving out energy bottles for those people. If you can't upload photos in here, great, go to Twitter and do it there. We will make sure that it gets recorded, but please leave your long form, your OX wallet address with any post that you at us with. I'm not gonna, I'm Lumitera, bro. We were gonna play a game today. This shit ain't ready. Logic was gonna be here talking about it and getting you guys geared up. Logic ain't here. We're fucking moving. Cause Stark, I know for damn sure you're not gonna play this game, right?
Nope.
Facts.
I'm too busy sorting out. Too busy sorting out my axes for the nightmare.
Yes, so let's that's where we're gonna jump. But before we do jump there, Biku, what game are you playing right now? I'm gonna go one by one. Biku, Xanatos, and Asta, and Stark. We know what the fuck you're doing, but we'll get to you on the Nightmare Axis. But Biku, what game are you actually playing right now?
Like this.
Yeah, bro. What game are you playing, bro?
You saw the post, didn't you? I'm literally
of course. I think this game is the best fucking game on Ronin right now, and I've said that 3 times this year. 3 different fucking games. All right, get used to it. I'm gonna keep doing it. All right, that's what you're here for. To hear me say what game is the best. Lumitera is not even live, so I can't. I'm not putting it there in that category right now. Pixel Heroes Adventure is popping. It is the tits. It is the fucking. It is so good. It might be specific to certain people, but for me, that game is so fucking good. Biku, you're playing it right now. What is it about this game, bro?
Okay, so I've been a hardcore gamer for like literally most of my life, ever since I've been introduced to the computer. Started out with Counter-Strike, and then online games came in, so I played all the MMOs. I played Flife, ran online. I'm gonna mention a lot of like Southeast Asian or Filipino, Filipino video games. So but the thing that really captures my attention here a lot is the fact that it feels like endgame Maple Story, minus the exploration and stuff. Because most of the time you're just really grinding, and of course, like I'm an adult now, like I got shit to do, and the fact that I can just leave it leave it around, and then it just farms for me. And then when it matters, like raids and all that stuff, I'm good to go. I could just join. I could just jump in, ask Asta to, hey, can you kill this boss, this raid, this field boss for me, so I can just take the loot. I just did that literally like an hour ago,
Yeah.
and I freaking love that. I freaking love that. Not to mention it's just adorable. So yeah, it feels like Maple Story minus the exploration, and I just fuck with that, you know?
Yeah. It's definitely it's found a place in my heart, bro, and it's not even been that long, so you know it's doing something right. I want to ask Asta, what the fuck is going on your screen? Like, is your screen an entire wall? That looks like a big ass screen. What's going on there,
The
Asta?
scholars are screen, dude.
It's a 34-inch monitor.
Okay. So you said, you know what? I don't need multiple monitors. Just give me one big fucking monitor.
Because I used to have like 2 monitors, but then I dislike the freaking space in between monitors. It's like 'cause I have to like drag stuff to the other, and then I'm like, oh, screw this. I would just get one big monitor.
Yeah, fair enough. Does it like fully like arc around you? So you could be like this?
It's not a curved one.
Oh, I could just imagine you in a 360. Yeah.
Because
God.
Because the curved one throws me off when I'm editing videos, so I have to.
No, I like it. I like it though. We got Axie Homeland going here. We have Party Icons in the top left, Pixel Heroes in the middle, and then of course you're live here on the Ronin Radio on the right side. But yeah, I've actually seen a few screenshots with you playing like 7 different games at the same time. So more power to you. Pixel Heroes is in that rotation, but I see Party Icons there. I actually really enjoy the gameplay of Party Icons, and I'm going to be honest and candid, right? The player liquidity is a problem right now. And it's the first week, so yes, these are the first stages of it. They're running a lot of events, right? Because they need the events to get people in. And the route is not easily explained, bro. I don't know why it is communicated in the way that it kind of is. Because ultimately, it's a free-to-play game, but you have to get a mirror pass, otherwise you've got no coins to play a game. So essentially, the game is all oriented around mirror ship holders. And if you'd like to meet a mirror ship holder, we have myself and Biku is part of a mirror ship as well on the stage right now. And if you'd like to get involved with the game, you're going to need a mirror pass, and you get those mirror passes from mirror ship holders. So if you are looking to get into Party Icons, you definitely need to be looking for a mirror pass. You can also buy them on Mavis Marketplace right now, but you'll be assigned to a mirror ship that you probably don't know. So if you would like to pick that mirror ship where your efforts will be contributed, then you should be doing that. But the game itself actually has such good, like, it has so many good elements to it, and it's really, really good for a mobile game. It's not amazing on a PC yet. Obviously, it's not optimized for it. But the game actually is really, really fun. I just think they're struggling with player liquidity right now. So you're going to see a lot of events going on. And so make sure you guys are tuning in for those events. Obviously, we ran ours earlier on. And we're going to be doing a few more. There's a lot of different communities out there doing it. I see Raiden from Chronicles. Shout out to GG Chronicles. Moku are doing another event as well. I think they did one yesterday too. And yeah, you'll see liquidity around those events because it's agendaed. But there's also streamers playing 24/7 throughout this week. So if you want to check out more about Party Icons, it'll definitely be there for you to do that. But yeah, mate. If you want a mirror pass, Ronin Radio Discord, go join it. You'll find one in there. It's for any and everyone. We have 1,000 slots on the mirror ship right now. So I have no idea how. Are we going to fill those slots? I don't fucking know, to be honest, lads. I don't fucking know. We are, though. We are at the halfway point of today's show. People, let me tell you, if you're just joining us right now, we did briefly talk about the Lumitera, and of course we had our quick fire topics, so there was a lot of headlines going on there. We will be touching on them towards the end of the show, but we are going to move forward with the show's topics to the Nightmare Axes. We have the veteran, Mr. Stark, is in the building, but do not stress if you missed the first part of the show. You can catch up on YouTube at the Ronin Radio, and And let's keep it moving, bro. We've still got half of the show left for you, you lucky bastards. So let's get stuck into Nightmare Axes. Stark, what the fuck? Is it a dream? Is it a nightmare? Am I seeing things? It's happening, but why? Like, why? Is it really that big of a thing? I'm going to play devil's advocate because I have my own opinion, but is it that big a thing?
Well, it's basically like the next iteration of collector axes. Same
Yes.
way you had the summer axie breeding event. So
Yes.
this is the next one. Um, so it's exciting because it's new content, it's different content. It's basically the way I see it. It's for me anyway. It's like a new game. It's not like this is a game for me. So like the breeding, the figuring out how to min max it, the sniping axes on the marketplace to either flip them before other people see their real value if you're fast enough. Um, because it's yeah. Before I go into more detail, I was gonna about to say something, but I'll explain a bit more before I go into that. And it's gonna be the way they're leaking things little by little. So I've tried to like get all the information together, but it's all through a series of tweets, not even official announcements or articles. They're like dropping tidbits here and there. And it's going to be through part evolutions. That's the
Yes.
big thing. No, it's not a breeding event. It's not. It's part evolutions, which means you need to level up your axes to get a chance. And I think it's a chance. Like you evolve your axie, and there's a chance that it becomes a nightmare part instead. And
Bro,
then
I
there's
got hella axes available for this nightmare.
oh, dude.
I'm just gonna let you guys know. DW, right? Is worked with for Sky. I don't know if he works for Sky Maves directly, so don't misquote me here. But he actually made like the gifting portal, I believe, at one point. So again, he's built a tool here, Ronin.tools/marketplace. If you locate this tweet, actually, I think I can put it in the chat for you guys. If you locate this tweet, you can actually find out what axes that you have in your inventory that can be evolved for nightmares.
Tool I'm using at the moment. I have 1,392 axes available for nightmarification.
Oh my god, 1,000? Did you say?
Yep.
Is that what it's called? Nightmarification?
Nightmarification? Yeah, TM.
Hey, at my scale, I can make up names. Okay, this is a factory setting. So
Bro, my Trump. I bought this Axie the day that Trump won the election. This is the Trump Axie. I don't care what anyone says. It has 3 parts available. Liberation Day. Look at this. Yeah. No politics, but yeah, we're evolving Lil P's Trump and the Jaguar. It's level 1, so I gotta level this bastard up, right? We gotta get something going. What is the constituencies, the requisites? How does nightmare take place? How does an Axie have a nightmare?
So you might have seen because I was confused. I thought the axes needed to be level 30 plus to be eligible, but that's something else. That's
Okay.
That's for your collectibles in order to craft these new. I'm sure you've noticed. If not, go to the consumables tabs on on app.exe. You used to have just premium Coco Choco and Coco Choco.
Oh yes,
And
I've
now
seen this.
you have Super Coco Choco and Dark Flame. So you need a level 30 collectible to make these Super Coco Chocos, and you get given Dark Flames as well. Dark Flames allow you to devolve an Axie part. So from my understanding, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm going off the assumption that you have a chance of getting a nightmare part when you evolve your Axie. So if it fails, as in if it just evolves successfully normally, if you don't get the nightmare part, you'll use a Dark Flame, $14 to try again on that Axie.
Yes. Well, I mean, we checked this when it first came out because we were like, is it worth like buying these at the price that they're at and what like all these different things?
Well, it'll always be difficult to determine the worth. There's always going to be a lot of hype in the events. If you look at like even now, summer axes are not at the price they were during the event, especially and after the event. But that also was a breeding event, so you could. So here, I think
It's different. Yeah.
the first thing I'll say, the first thing, because immediately people are just like, oh, there's just going to be a 500,000 nightmare axes, you know. Because there's not the breeding cooldown. It's if you need to know one thing, and if you want to try to do this at home, it's quality over quantity.
Yeah.
pick your things carefully, because as you saw, it's $14 as it stands. You can either craft it yourself, or but this is the cost, because all these elements line up. So if that dark flame's at $14, it's because that's how they've calculated, how the market calculates it with the crafting
Yeah.
recipe and all of that.
Hmm.
Everything's inflated all together. All these four are tied together. So I haven't checked, but the market's big enough. There's enough participants that all these things regulate out. If there's a gap in the price, then it gets bought up. Either if the Coco Choco is too cheap, then it gets bought up, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So because if you evolve and you fail, it's $14 to try again. There's not there's not gonna be as many as people think, I don't think. And you just have to focus on quality over quantity. So like maybe try to get the 6 out of 6, or try to get them on collector axes, or try to get on, because yes, in theory, this could be done on every single axie in the game. But who's gonna spend $100 on a floor axie to nightmare it? Because if everyone does that, then there's still gonna be floor axes,
Hmm. So I'm understanding that. Okay, so to get a Nightmare Axie, of course, there's a specific process, right? You evolve it in a specific way, and there is a chance for it to fail. So it won't always result in a nightmare part. The Dark Flame can revert the evolution, so you can try again. Am I correct in that?
Yes.
Okay. And what is the specific process of evolution that gives you the opportunity to have a nightmare part?
We don't. From what I've seen, I think it's just a regular.
Just a regular evolution, and it's just going to be during a time period where that is a potential outcome.
So it's great for burn mechanisms and all of that, right?
Hmm.
Because people get impatient and do instant evolutions and spend more materials and more mementos, and it's a great burn event, so to speak. It's like a very creative burn event of all these things that have been released. So that's whether it's mementos, consumables, all these things that everyone's just been accumulating, or for the mementos that people have just been like getting bored of almost, and they're all
Yeah.
coming to the front now. It's all tying in together with recipes and burns, as opposed to just being a cost and evolving axes.
But it also it engages other areas of the ecosystem as well, because obviously we just had delegation really become a thing, and it's been about 2 months now. So there's components from which, like, pieces that add into this burn come from the aspects of the ecosystem that originally collectibles offer you anyway, right? Like, collectibles are giving you slips are giving you things like Coco Chocos and potentially premium Coco Chocos. So, like, it now.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I was just saying, it's giving, like, someone who's a scholar who might have just been have been delegated a Mystic Axie, have been leveling up in Homeland because we haven't had it full ability to play in Origin and things like that just yet. But they may have collected or amassed slips, and they have been playing the Premier Bounty board, but every day they've been opening like a premium lucky pouch, right? And they may have like 5, 10, maybe 20 premium Coco Chocos right now, which they obviously haven't had before, but it's like giving incentive to a certain area of the ecosystem, but also the event actually taking place is actually going to be a huge burning event. We're going to be burning AXS with Evolution every single time. I don't know if it's an AXS contribution as well as the Dark Flame to revolve or devolve the parts.
Regardless, you're evolving things multiple times, and you pay AXS to evolve.
Yeah,
in the first
yeah.
place. So, and it's paying AXS for all the ascensions. A lot of people have had level 9 or level 19 axes ready to ascend, and they're like, "What's the point?" Because it adds up. I just ascended, like, I think 1,500 axes last week, and that's 50 cents. It's 0.1 AXS, right, for an axie. You're like peanuts.
Let's
How
do the
much is that
calc.
for it's $750. I spent just ascending floor axes.
Wow.
So it's not. I just
Was that
saw this thing.
that just?
I saw this thing coming. I think I've just been, and luckily I didn't expect something like this. I've just been, when Homeland Axie delegation came around, I just started delegating Axies to Homeland.
Yeah.
For AXP, I'm on the top spot of the Homeland AXP leaderboard for Axies. I've
Okay.
gotten almost 47 million AXP from Homeland just passively.
What?
I can check. I'll
What?
send it to you.
Oh
Wait,
my god.
I'll show you.
Yeah, please give us some. I mean, I'm going to show it on the screen right now.
Here you go. Well, I send it in the Ronin radio chat where we're in right now. Here's the chat. I'm the top address there.
What are you running for this? Is this a third party?
No, this is Hello Manager AxiDAO. This is like POS Pos2 tweeted it. This is how you can check the leaderboards of the delegation.
Okay.
But you need
Wow.
to know you need to know people who need Axis on their homeland plots. And because I'm working with Marco Bazile, Guild, and Carol, they just have plots where the guys need Axis. You know, because they did a change recently where you need to have NFT Axis to maximize your earnings or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't play Homeland, so I don't know. I just got given a bunch of addresses to send 50.
Yeah, you just you just send axes. That's the game you play. But I haven't. I won't lie, bro. There is a niche within, not a niche because there's a lot of players, but there is a side of the Axie community that are so heavily involved with Axie Homeland. And I think, to be honest, bro, when you look at it, it kind of has developed in the way that it probably was intended to develop. Like, it was going to be this close knit, community of people that understand the game, and it's their arena. And if you're not familiar with it, you don't really step into it. The expansion's there because of you're seeing the rewards, the AXP, the ability to be a scholar, and people be in demand of your service. The AXS that's earned from that, and the rewards that get distributed through like the Moonfall or whatever mechanics they have going on in Homeland. So of course it drives people to play that game. But if you're not in that game, I feel like Axie Homeland has drifted so far forwards. I want to say forwards because I think it has got better, but I have no idea what's happening in that game, and I'm sure a lot of Axie fans across the ecosystem who haven't been playing Homeland have no fucking clue what is going down in Homeland right now. So you're in a good position where your game is just, hey, wallet, okay, here you go, here's an Axie, do what you need to do. But it is astonishing, to be fair. That's a lot of fucking AXP.
So, and the thing here is that I got lucky because I was doing this before knowing this was coming. So the way I was justifying it, because I ascended some of them, I was just ascending breed count four out of 7 and higher, even on floor axes, because I figure this passive AXP, if it gets them to level 20, worst case scenario, I'll just release them and get a shit ton of mementos, because I'm sure you've all seen that back in the day, that chart where the higher level the axie is, the more parts you get, the more mementos you get for releasing the axie.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people were leveling it up to level 10, and then you were getting, like, for example, a pure reptile, if it was like breed count 4 or 5 out of 7 for a time there when the memento prices were higher,
Yeah.
you were ascending it and selling it. You would buy the axie for $6, play it for a day, sell the parts for $20.
Yes. Yeah.
And so here there's that that's where I started off, and so now I'm just sorting through and looking at making sure that, because I've got a lot of virgin axes that I haven't delegated, because if you don't plan on releasing then they're not worth ascending, because you're just spending money, and if you don't plan on selling it, you're just throwing money into the void.
Yes.
So
I have been throwing money into the void for a very long time, Stark. I've been ascending every Axie that just manages to get around, or the bounty pool is telling me to do it, and so I'm doing it.
I have like 700 or 800 axes ready to ascend, but I'm choosing not to. So
Yeah. So we've had the Axie Nightmare information for about a week, right? I just want to look at overall stats over the last week.
The thing is, a big tweet was yesterday where they kind of tied a lot of things together. They've been leaking stuff for a week, but we haven't known a lot of stuff for a week.
This is the tweet you're talking about.
Look at the market activities. It's normal. I think there was a peak yesterday or the day before. I don't remember.
I'm sorry, Discord. I've just realized you guys can't fucking see a single thing I'm looking at. How unfortunate. Here you go. This is the tweet you're talking about.
Yes, and so the what I was talking about, Homeland and AXP and all that, that's more for people who, like me, who have a ton of axes. If you have lesser axes, you're still going to be able to participate in this event, because remember what I said, and I don't think this will. I think this will age very well because usually people FOMO into these events, and so they're going to start nightmaring left, right, center, every axis they have because they have a single
Yeah.
part axis, nightmare, floor axis. Let's devolve that 7 times, and people are just going to money's going to just burn
Yeah.
faster than you can see it.
Yeah.
So on your level, if you're going to do it, you could do it first of all on your collector axes.
Well, it says here that you can't look. Only regular inheritable bodies can be transformed into a nightmare body. You can get nightmare parts on a mystic, yes, confirmed. But the nightmare body, which I'm seeing spikes, bro, it's getting me excited. Like
we don't know how to get nightmare body yet. That's not even that info.
it's not even existing, but it just means that like you can't focus in on your collectibles to become nightmare collectibles because they can have nightmare parts, which I guess makes them nightmare collectibles. So Gila, shut the fuck up. But it doesn't give them the nightmare body. I just wanted to make that absolutely clear to anybody that's listening. Trevor wants to come up and speak as well, so I'm going to bring him up.
Japanese axes can become nightmare bodies, but it's like the wavy body in summer. Not all. You don't need to see a summer body to consider it a summer axie, right?
Yeah.
You see a shiny buoy. So like this.
I want to look. I want to look on the marketplace. Wait, can you read out the parts that are eligible? We're gonna look at all the axes that are kind of there. I know clear eyes.
There's only 6 or 7 axes that exist with all 6 out of 6. So clear, confused, tricky, little piece.
This is gonna be fun. Clear, confused, tricky, little peas. Of course, little branch is gonna be there. No peas. Yes. Frizard. I remember all the reptile parts.
Frizard, early bird, ear breathing, and clover.
Early bird. I'm currently ear breathing because I have congestion problem. Ear breathing. What else?
Clover.
Why is Clover going to turn to a no? Anyway, I'm not asking questions. Backs. Green thorns.
Goda, peacemaker, the peacemaker mouth.
Yes.
Just to go down 1 when you tap peacemaker. It's the second one.
Thank you so much.
Pincer, catfish.
Pincer and what?
Catfish.
Oh, catfish is the goat mouth card. What that mouth do? Anyway, green thorns, jaguar. Oh, you want horns? Okay.
Yeah, we're doing back last now that you're always insisting on
Green thorns.
Rosebud, Cerestus, antenna, Trump.
Trump.
I like how they did Biden. There's Biden and Trump. That Biden's and Trump are the 2.
Back parts now. We gotta do Biden's.
Biden's, green thorns, jaguar, and goldfish.
Oh my god. They've gone as well. They're not even for sale. We're gonna have to.
Yeah, for sale there. That actually is half an ETH.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, so there are 134 axes in total.
You didn't do the tails yet.
Oh fuck a duck.
Nemo, Rice, last one, twin tail. See, no, you did
Rice.
the wrong Nemo. You need to. It's Nemo tail, not Nemo ears. So remove
course.
that shit.
Of course, there's 2 parts called Nemo. Finding Nemo, and you can find 2 of him. Rice and twin tail.
Last one and twin tail.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant like the last one is yeah. Anyway, okay, so okay, you add tails, and there's only 22 axes in existence with all of these parts. None. There aren't any for sale.
And I think like 6 or 7 of them were released. Scroll down, go to the high level ones. Tab up that level 29, 27, 26 there. Those 3. This the reptile, and the aqua, and the dusk. Pretty sure.
Yes, they belong to you.
Released! Oh my god! Who is this? Address not found. I would delete my account too if this was me.
Look at the second one. Look at the other one.
Oh my god.
Next tab.
Oh my god. It literally, the wallet ended with died. Died. Oh my god. Oh, that must hurt, bro. Is this one released as well? This one's released too.
All the high level ones.
This no. Because look. This wallet has got to be a hoax. It's got to be a hoax. Bro, there's no way.
I think that might be the address that the axes are sent to when they're released.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense why it would be died at the end. Wow. It makes no sense though, because they're like, why did you get them to this level and then just say fuck off when they have all the nightmare parts?
Mementos. Like you would get maybe $30, $40, $50 in parts from that floor axie if you released it.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I've never released a high level axie, so I really didn't quantify the returns.
You released your turnip axes, but I don't.
Yeah, they were. I didn't look at the mementos that came after that. No, I did not. Don't.
So I'll tell you what people are thinking about or asking me about. They're asking me about so obviously there's not a lot of these 6 out of 6. Assuming you need 6, let's say it's like the wavy body part where you need, and it was the same for the Christmas parts. You needed 6 out of 6, then you unlocked the body on that axis.
Okay, yeah.
The thing is, let's say you do get your hands on a 6 out of 6 eligible nightmare axie, you have to get it to level 60, and you have to do all those evolutions.
So that's not going to be the case. That seems largely unrealistic.
So I'm waiting. I'm gonna start trying to snipe some axes that I can potentially breed with, but then I'm gonna wait. This is my strategy. Either I'm gonna breed and sell them, maybe not half an ETH, but make little profits here and there to people who then want to try to give it their shot. Because if there's no point in me having 50 6 out of 6 axes and trying to level them all up to 60, like that, the cost is going to be astronomical. So maybe share the love around, or just maybe not breed. I don't know. We need more details on the event, because if this is a one-time 2-week thing, how is anyone getting their axes to level 60 in time? The Super Coco Choco? Yeah,
that can't be the route. That actually can't be the route. Now I'm thinking about it, that makes no sense, because getting to level 60 is literally a year-long process without stupid spend. It's definitely not that. So we'll find out pretty much, I guess, this week, right? It makes sense for it to be that. Trevor has requested to speak. I've been trying to get you up here, bro. I don't know why it's not working, but if you do want to come up here and talk, if you get the invite, let's do it. I definitely don't think that's going to be the route. GM, bro, what's going on? We need AXP steroids.
Sorry, I've been driving to work. I have bad reception. I've been so excited to talk about nightmare stuff, so this has been such a pain. But I know, I guess Stark probably covered a lot, but what I'm really curious about how it will work on chain with the collectibles and collections. Will we actually have nightmare mystics?
So the one thing that we know for sure is
what will happen.
I was just going to say, one thing we know for sure is you can get nightmare body parts, right? But the actual, I don't know if I'm probably categorizing it wrong in the now, but for me, a full nightmare axie is going to have the nightmare body and some nightmare parts. Because of the method to get 6 out of 6 nightmare parts would require a level 60 axie. I don't think that 6 out of 6 parts will turn into a nightmare body. So I think we're going to have nightmare bodies on axes that don't have 6 nightmare parts, but mystics, collectibles, those types of things actually don't have the capability to get a nightmare body.
I'd specify and say not just any collectibles, mystics and other axes that have specific bodies, like the wavies and frosties, but a Japanese axie can get, in theory, the body. Also, you were asking about on-chain. You look at, there are Japanese Christmas axes. So this cross collection exists.
Oh, there is?
If you want to go, just click. Don't save that tab, because you're going to look at this more often. So bookmark what you just tabbed up before just bookmark.
Oh, is this how pros do it?
Well, do you want to
start
keep doing this 5 times?
Pro moves.
You don't want to do this 17 times. Thank you. You can thank me later.
Thank you. No, thank you now.
So scroll down and do Japanese and Christmas at the same time, and then we'll not for sale.
And there is one for sale.
Yeah, but you could do not. Yeah, there you go. So you have these already.
What the fuck? I didn't know these existed.
Yeah. So we won't have this in terms
Oh
of
my god,
like, yeah.
I want it.
Well, this is not what this segment of the show is about. So close that fucking tab. Thank you very much.
I'm broke. I'm so broke. Oh my god, please pay me money. Anyway, let's go.
Let's stay focused here. Let's stay on subject. So it's now that we're talking about it, what's coming to mind is that maybe maybe getting a nightmare body is like also a chance when you do get a nightmare part. Maybe it's just an even smaller percentage. So
Yeah.
let's say getting a common nightmare part, let's say it's 50%. And then imagine those rare nightmare parts, imagine they're 10%. And then
Yeah.
maybe the body's 5% chance, which means it's gonna just go even further. You're gonna hit that rare nightmare part, but then you're gonna devolve it anyway. Even if you did hit it, you're gonna devolve it to try to get the body again.
Yeah.
Perhaps is
Well,
my
I mean, okay, you made a ton of wavy summer axes, right, in the last breeding event. It was actually a combination of certain parts that turned into
so
shiny.
wavy. You just needed the axis to be born with 6 parts.
Oh, so wavy was a 6 out of 6 thing.
But then once the axis has the wavy body, you can breed them together, and then you can get non 6 out of 6 wavies
Yes.
because they
Yeah.
already are, the body is now a dominant genetic part.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's how you have non 6 out of 6 wavies.
So I'm
Every
wondering whether it's
wavy.
a combination of nightmare body
I don't
parts.
think they specified it's not. Oh, you mean like a specific combination? That's
Yes.
not what it was for summer. It was a maybe it's let's imagine it's like
Or the
on the
percentage chance is
on
raised with more combinations. So if you had
the potential
mi-
part is raised. More nightmare parts your axis has.
yes, so like if you have eyes and an ear, you have this percentage chance of a nightmare body upon evolution.
And if it's three,
Yeah.
and then and it's if it's a one nightmare part, you get maybe a 1% chance or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I mean, collectible axes are something. The other thing like that is interesting now is will nightmare parts contribute to slips, and then will nightmare body again contribute to slips greater than.
I wouldn't assume immediately because that's like it's a delicate like it's a delicate balance, and they don't know how many like they can try to predict how many will be created by the community, but they don't want to be promising how many slips an axis is going to be getting, and then the community creates 100 times more than they had planned, and then it devalues slips, and then it devalues mystics, and then it devalues everything in the ecosystem.
Uh-huh.
So I think I'd be very cautious. I'd be I'd be surprised if they came out and stated things before we knew the number. I'd expect it to be an announcement after the event ends when they can calculate, the rarity, so to speak,
Uh-huh.
of those access to the other collections. I think if they did that before the end of the event, I'd be very surprised as to how that's not a bad move, unless let's say they do it over just a nightmare body, maybe specify those things. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it also
Well.
depends like how easy it is to actually get the nightmare body, you know?
But
Mhm.
they know that, so that's what I'm saying. The only thing I'd be surprised either way that that they announced this during the event. I'd be this for me. There's nothing to gain from announcing it during the event, except even more activity during the event. I guess if they just want people to go mental, then they can just say one slip, whatever, and then people will just go fucking ham.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
All
I'm
right.
excited. I'm excited.
Yeah. It's.
And I'll just say for everyone out there, everyone needs to pay attention to this because no matter what you're doing, there's something of interest for you in this event. You could just be a whale with a lot of collectors, and you don't plan on evolving. You don't have AXP on your axes. You don't bother, but you want to monitor this event because the value of Coco Chocos and your consumables, and so
Mhm.
hence like
The
by
slips.
effect your slips as well. So you might be looking, maybe this is a good time to cash in a lot of your slips, make some premium Coco Chocos, or look at those recipes and sell them, because as it stands, premium Coco Chocos are $3. They were at $1 before this all got announced, so
Yeah.
they've tripled in value. So that could, even if it's that, let's say you're just a small time player with a few axes and a collector, just a single collector. Maybe it's still important, like just for a week or two, focus on playing that axie or getting a bit of AXP on it, so that your axie is ready in time for the event if you decide to do so. You could also, maybe if you're not that emotionally attached to your axes or to your collectors, sell
How
them. This
could
is a
you
good
be?
time. This is a good time to, let's say you have a few Japanese axes or a few summer axes, and you want to trade up into an origin axis. Look at some, maybe if you have a few axes that are event axes, maybe level them up or just sell them, or just pay attention to the market, because this is a good time to cash in on these axes you've been holding on for a while, maybe in hopes of getting a higher tier axie, or in so you can cash in and get one more Ron, who knows. But yeah, there's something for everyone in this event. If you're a marketplace flipper, you need to be looking. People will be looking at breeding some higher tier, even because not a lot of people even have 3 out of 6s or 4 out of 6s. I think 4 out of 6. It's still, we need to know how the body arrives. I think once we know how you get the body, everything unlocks.
Yeah.
Like
How long do you think we'll
how
have to wait? Predictions. Is this a this week thing? Is it a November thing? Like, are we gonna?
before the end of the year? So
I think it's before the end of the month. Wow.
I'm more curious. I'm less so curious about when it starts. I'm more so curious about how long the event will last, because if it takes a month to get your axie to level 30.
Mhm.
So if it's a 2-week event, then it's.
Oh
I'm
my
very
god, the
curious about
Coco
how it
Choco
will last.
market is going to
Yeah, yeah. So stop
pump.
doing your premium bounty board. Save all your slips.
Oh my god, it's gonna pump. Shit, I didn't even think. Oh my god, okay, wait. The consumable market right now, bro. But the thing is, Coco Choco have. I mean, it's not really a decrease,
They
but
were
they've
six
they would.
cents. They were 6 cents. They're up 50%. So they're
Mhm.
up a little less than the other than the premium. They're still up. As it stands, it's more
I'm
worth it.
fucked. I'm fucked.
As it stands, it's more worth it to do the premium pouch than the lucky pouch, even if
Mhm.
it costs 5 times more, because of how much the premium chocos have pumped in value.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
very
my
steep though.
gosh.
You
What is
get
a super
12.
Coco Choco again?
Look, click on that forge. There's a acquire from forge. Click on the
Oh
arrow
shit.
below, just below your mouse cursor. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
click on that.
So you just forge it with this?
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Let's level 30 collectibles, and I can forge it with this?
Yeah.
Aha. So okay. So right now I need 10 premium, 40 non-premium. So
The 10 premium and the 40 Coco Chocos are it's 13,000 AXP, and the Super Coco Choco gets you
oh, this is
15,000.
you know what? I love this. I love this. I haven't been in Mystic Mountain for a minute, but now, like, let me just give you some practical perceptions on certain people or certain participants in the ecosystem's positions. Right? Some people literally have 5, if not 6 figures worth of slips right now. So this is a direct incentive for them to go and buy a shit ton of lucky pouches or premium lucky pouches to acquire these things, and then the residual, because you don't guarantee a premium Coco Choco every time. You not only get a chance at rolling a Mystic or a Radiant Spirit Shell, you can get premium Coco Choco and Coco Choco, and of course you need them to make these Super Coco Chocos and these Dark Flames. So there's a direct forge item incentive for a resale effect, so you can actually get a return from your slips in some way right now. How important the Super Coco Choco becomes is actually going to be a factor, because if you need an Axie to go from level 10 to level 30 within the 2 weeks or the week or the month period of time for the event, you're going to want the Super Coco Choco to make that happen. It's going to make life a lot easier for you, so the demand will be there. If you're evolving and it fails, the Dark Flame demand is going to be there. So these participants are 100% going to be, and if they're not, they fucking should be, going to be unlocking all of these lucky pouches. It makes slips more scarce in the ecosystem too, which now starts to raise the demand on slips, and then in return the collectible axes themselves. When the event's over, nightmare axes arguably are going to be an addition to slips, accrual. I don't know what the fucking word is anyway. So I can see it, bro. The loops is there. This is a huge economic event, really, but it's so interesting how it taps in. This is what Axie does, bro, and this is what longevity does. This is what actually building a true community does. This is what building an IP that goes further and far beyond just the norms of assets in the industry will do, because people are going to be evolving these. Simply, like, you take me for example, I'm a participant that I'm not really here like, oh, let's figure out the economical gains of this event. I'm really here to be like, holy shit, my Axie can be unique and look cool. That Axie's cool to me. I want to make it happen, so I'm going to contribute. So it's really interesting how this event not only supercharges further the IP of Axie and the deepening of the relationship with people and their assets, but also is a fucking huge economical event. And bro, at the end of the day, AXS is going to get burnt to the fucking tens of thousands and beyond. And then the marketplace is going to see huge volume spikes, which then turns into a treasury fund store. It's fucking beautiful, bro. Welcome to Axie. I'm gassed, Stark. You've got me gassed for the event now. I'm here. I love it.
You're welcome. Also, even like whether you're more in a value extractor like me, I'm joking, but understanding the economics is important, no matter what kind of participant you are.
Yeah.
Even if you're like Gilla and you just want to do it for fun, I think it's important to be able to notice a trend. Because if, let's say, we know the event, I don't know, let's say the event lasts 2 months. So they give people time to level up their axes. I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe you can think about how to spend your money like more smartly, unlike Gilla, who will just burn it all in the first week and then buy him his meals in the Philippines because he'll be broke next week.
Yes, do it. Charity Gila in the Philippines next week. Let's go. Oh god. It was 29. I'm sorry. 29.8 plus 3.6. So $33 to make a $33 asset. if you wanna go purchase the things right now. So it is. Yeah.
I told you these things balance out. That's why they
yeah.
I didn't even need to check, and I knew these would all these would all tie up the prices, because that's just how the market is these days. Like, people, it's botted, it's all of that. Anytime there's a, what do you call it when there's something like a gap to
arbitrage.
Yes.
An arbitrary opportunity.
Yeah.
Go answer the phone. I'll take it from here. Yeah, but yeah, no. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Even if you have a few floor axes, this could be a time, and you don't plan on participating in the event because you don't want to spend money. This is a good time. Memento prices will go up, so this is a good time if you were ever thinking, there's these axes, I have these pure reptiles that are 4 out of 7 that I haven't been playing. This is a good time to get some AXP on them, get them to level 10, ascend them, and release them, and wait for the pump of reptile mementos.
Yep. Well, that's something we haven't looked at yet.
Reptile might not be the play, actually, now that I think of it, because if they do, you just have to look at the different parts that are available. I think it's there's a lot of plant and a lot of aqua parts.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plants. 1, 2, 3, 4 aquas. 4 plant, 4 aqua. So they're equal.
Reptile,
1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 of each, bro.
4 of each. But in on average, on different axes, reptile and bug parts are less present, right?
Yes.
It might be same percentage here, but on every single axis they're less present. So it might actually create, either way, it's a good time because aquatic and plant mementos have always been cheap because of how present they are. If these pump in value, it might be a good time to sell them. So even if it's just that, this is why this event, everyone needs to tune in, no matter what kind of participant you are. There's something for you to do. There's something for you to, even if you just want to get rid of a few axes, etc., get a few more dollars to buy some RON before it pumps. This is the event to pay attention to.
Well, I might have to start fucking dropping some of these boys, bro. Reptiles, where you at? Let's see. Reptiles with the high levels. Oh god, I don't have many. I suck. I'm a bad reptile collector now. Damn. Well, I mean, if you lower it a little bit, because 20 is a bit high, right?
I could send it to you. Let's see. Reptiles above level 10. Do I have any?
How many you got,
I have,
bro?
I have 200 reptiles above level 10.
Oh, look at you. Look at you.
Above level 20. Only 35. 1 second.
Well, yeah. Listen, like it's gonna kick off. It's gonna be this is Stark is right. Anywhere you are in this ecosystem, the event is gonna affect you, and there's gonna be arbitrary opportunity. So it is what it is. Manieg says, "You want some level 40s, bro? Don't send me shit. Keep it for yourselves. Make sure you're taking advantage of the event, and wherever you can find arbitrary opportunity, do so. But stay close, study it. It's really important. Like, I just will reiterate, bro. It's so impressive to see like the I guess funny word, the evolution of this process, and like this can happen in many ways. This is obviously not going to be the last of its kind. A little bit of hesitancy about the oh my god, amazing, because I feel like this should have been a Halloween event, and maybe things getting over the line on the technical side are the reason why it's not here. I would assume that the art and the imagery around this event was very much locked in, and it is the technical side and the functionability or the functionality on chain for it to be facilitated is the reason that it's after Halloween, and that this would have been preferred to be on schedule. But that's the only thing you can really take away from it. But everyone, I believe, is going to be participating. If you are absolutely adamant that you're not going to participate and you're in the chat right now, please give me a reason as to why. If you are going to participate 100%, just throw a 1 in the chat, like, because I know I'm going to be involved in some of my axes without a doubt. But throw a 1 in the chat if you are definitely participating in this event. So we'll get a gauge for it. There's a lot of 1s from Trevor. Frostberg says 2, because that's what we like to do here. But I was just saying, if you are going to participate in this event, you are going to be evolving axes, like put a 1 in the chat, and people are obviously they're throwing the 1s in there. I'm in, scared it's going to be too expensive, but in. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like as normal participants in it. Yeah, but I mean, other people are putting 69. It's just welcome. I appreciate it. It's a number. It works.
Right now, there's different ways to participate. So that's what I'm saying. First of all, look at your axes. See what axes you have without, because we're at the end of a very long bear market. It's all relative, yes, because some people have more assets than others, but we're still all to our own levels a bit strapped for cash relatively. And so this is not going to, I think it's more important than ever, especially when we're going to be going into a new bull market and all of that, to like be disciplined going into the event as per usual. Just like think about it, look at your axes, see the ones that, like, you might have a 3 or 2 part that's level 1.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to get it to level 20. So you can start doing that, and that doesn't cost.
The thing that you can actually do right now is the Nightmare event in Origins. I've actually been playing it. I'm having fun playing a game in Axie Origins right now, which is, hey, wow, whoa. I'm fucking having fun. I'm playing it every single day. It doesn't contribute to the bounty board, though, which kind of pisses me off just a little bit. It contributes to competitive wins on the advanced bounty, but it doesn't contribute to the regular bounty board as like winning one game in Origins, which I don't understand, but it doesn't. But you could just throw the axe in there because you get a random generated team and it's 3 times AXP in there. So if you go in there with that Axie, you play the Nightmare mode for, fucking all day if you can. And then you actually buy like an 8-hour AXP booster. You also get in boosted from there and a 3 times AXP boost in Axie Origins. So that would be my method right now. Of course, you can do it passively in Homeland as well. And if it can play in Classic, you can also play in Classic. There's also the tournaments happening right now. Shout out to Mark of the Zeal, because I'm in the Classic guild with Mark of the Zeal. So I'm playing that the tournament every single day. So there's many ways that you can be like stacking up your XP right now. So here we are, bruv. You should be taking your opportunities, I guess. That makes a lot of sense. So if you find something in your inventory, again, shout out to DW, because he created the tool where you can check. Now I'm looking, right, and I see a couple of these axes that I have not touched. Literally, like I think this is level 1. It's got 3 parts. It actually looks cool. It's a dusk as well, so arguably for me, it's like perfect prime to be evolved. I'm thinking about it right now as well. Like, yo, the ant tail upgrade with all the other nightmare parts, I think would be perfect. And even, you get the little chomp upgrade there too.
It's great. I'll link it again
Yeah.
for people to check. I just noticed I have four parts, 4 axes, and like I haven't all 4 are undelegated because, as I said, they're zero breeds.
Yeah.
So they're low levels actually, but it's how I was saying earlier, I was starting delegating all my bread axes for better mementos, and so now I have a level 2 axis with 4 parts. It has early bird, confused, peacemaker. Last one, it's like one of those those classic birds with balloon peacemaker. Last one.
Yeah.
So I'll getting to. I wonder if I breed it before I delegate it because I have 4 out of 4s.
Yeah.
I'm tempted. They're all virgins. Just breed them each 4 times, 5 times maybe. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Here we go. Well, you know what I'm doing right after the show.
Well, Vo, listen. What are we going to do after the show? What are you going to do during the show? What are you going to do right now? I'm interrupting this great conversation about Nightmare Axes to tell you that the Community Collections vote is now live. If you are a true fan of the Ronin Radio, you can literally go and vote for us right now. Where in the collections vote, you need to have verified your Ronin wallet and have at least 1 run in there. But voting for the Ronin Radio is the right thing to do, ladies and gentlemen. We want to push our NFT to you guys in the community. It's going to give you more access to be in tune with the show. We're also going to be doing a reward distribution. We give out tons and tons of prizes here on the Ronin Radio, and soon our NFT will be the social signal as to why you specifically as a holder should be getting rewards. And there's going to be some fun. We like to say gamification, but it's more of an engage basis. So if you engage with us, you'll be able to actually increase your return on rewards. But a lot of cool things to come from that. If I give you some details, the white paper is there to read, but we are looking at a lower price point, right? We understand our community. A lot of you guys are free-to-play players. You come in and, we're not here to whale. So we wanted the product to be accessible for everybody. This is 100% a community NFT. So your vote will be appreciated. Of course, there's other community collections out there that we'd like to shout out and big up to them, and make sure we're voting for them as well. Ones that I can think of at the top of my head: Ronin Realms, 100% want to see their kaiju on the Kojin, on the community collection. Big shout out to those guys. Canstar, shout out to the Kind Guild. Make sure we're getting that over the line. Something really interesting that I saw with the I don't know if this one's a little bit techie, but I like the raffle. What is it called? The Ronin Fortune. I do like that too. Which actually, let's check them out. Let's check them out. All these projects. Let's check them out. All right. Shout out to Daryl. Make sure we're getting Daryl over the line as well. And you guys look like you're doing a good fucking job. Are we gonna have to gamify the voting here? Maybe. Ronin Realms, good job. We got them up there. Shout out Mark of the Zeal, good job. We getting them up there, 200 votes. Hey, shout out to Paz too, because he's going with Sabong Saga. I don't know what the fuck this is, but chickens gonna fight each other. It is what it is. We're actually all the way at the bottom. Of course, what would you expect? No image. Rug. 47. I can't lie to you guys. I'm gonna shed fucking tears if we don't hit more than 100 votes. Like real tears. We just dropped a video as well showing you how you can vote if you're here on the X stream. Huh?
Real ugly tears.
Real ugly. I will post a video of me ugly crying if we don't hit at least 100 votes. So if you haven't already, here's a.
How does the voting work? Do you need some amount of votes, or are they doing it like only
So
top X things are going through?
Yeah, there's 26 projects. There will be 13 projects selected from the 26. So the top 13 in vote count will be selected, and they'll be able to launch their products first. And so yeah, like we want to be in that top 13. Of course, we want to bring this collection to the community, and it's going to be one way to streamline what we do. We give out so much rewards already. We want to streamline that to a core group of fans of the show and Ronin, community members. Essentially, what we want from the product is going to be like a necessity to have it in Ronin, because it's going to give you advantages with all of the games that we speak with, which is all of the fucking games, by the way. And any deals, business to business deals that we do as Ronin Radio will be always considering the reciprocation of rewards for that community of holders. So the NFT will tie directly into the show, and we'll utilize our Discord server for some exclusive channels to Ronin's going to be open, right? Ronin is going to be open. We're eventually going to be in an environment where there's like meme coins on Ronin. There's a bunch of projects launching. There's probably going to be a shit ton of rugs. There's probably going to be a shit ton of hidden gems. And as we progress towards that environment in Ronin, like as Ronin Radio, we want to be able to clear the fog and the smudge that could be all over the space when we do go open. And those alpha channels are going to be intended for that. There's going to be more of an incentive for people to come onto the show to market whatever they're launching on the open network. And so I'll just say to you right now is that every time we bring somebody on the show, of course, there is some form of sponsorship. Today was Lumaterra. We got a lot of rewards. All of those rewards would be going to Ronin Radio holders, and there wouldn't be anywhere else that they would be distributed. So you'll be purchasing an NFT to stay in the wallet, to social signal to us that rewards are due your way. And of course, we're also going to have like a passive reward system that is based in RON for anybody that's a holder of the Ronin Radio. So you'll accumulate RON being a Ronin Radio holder, and you'll be given access to all of these prizes that we get for each show. So that's really the sell point at this moment in time. There's a lot of interesting things we want to do in the future in regards to proof of attendance protocols. So those things will start opening up as we go forward. But really, it is a stance of support. You're going to support the show, give us more resources to improve production, also improve the team, so we have a lot more people working on different areas, and the project grows. And you guys will see some reciprocation of that as we grow. We have more resources to distribute to the holders, and of course, we want to be at some stage in ways dynamic, meaning that your engagement and also your attendance by those POAPs will tie into the progression of your actual NFT. So, but all of that could happen, or you guys could vote for us. We could actually win. We could launch a product. I could take all the RON, tell you all to suck my dick, and disappear and rug you. So either one of those avenues I think is worth exploring. So if you haven't already gone and voted, please do. If you can't see the community votes or the collection votes, you'll have to verify your Ronin wallet. There is Collabland available in here, which verifies your wallet, and you have to hold at least one RON. So make sure that you have those requirements. Okay, awesome. Stark, have you voted?
Yes.
Okay. For content, I'd have liked you said no, but yeah.
Who did you vote for?
In France, we believe in the anonymous nature of our
Yes. Don't tell them.
It's not like you can go into the
France,
channel and
sorry.
probably see. You can probably see all the different votes. You can actually see who voted for you, by the way. So.
You don't need voter ID in this vote either. So swing states. Let's go.
You need one RON.
Okay, that's your voter ID. GM, Mr. Nix is in the building, bro. What's going on?
Yo, what's up? Yeah, I was just popping by. I came from another basis about YGG Summit, and yeah, I think I'm seeing some of you guys there next week. So,
Are you there?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be there.
wow, dude. So you should show up. Do you already have a ticket, or do you need a ticket?
Yeah. Cairo's getting it for me.
Okay, perfect. And then we will be having a Ronin meetup on the 21st, so make sure that you're calendars are clear for November 21 evening.
Oh,
It's gonna be
my
fun.
whole week is clear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be hanging out with Vila and Cairo and Theban all week. So
Yeah,
cost-
we're gonna have
cost
some
a
fun
bit, but-
times. We're gonna have some fun times. The beer is gonna be too cheap, and it's gonna fuel some stuff. So, but no, there's a lot of us. There's actually a lot of us coming out. So I'm really looking forward to meeting a lot of the Philippine community as well in person, bro. Because the whole time being in this industry, like, I've met so many amazing people in the Philippines, and I've like befriended and close work with a lot of Filipinos, and we get to be there in person. So if you're coming to the YGG event next week, just know that there'll be a mob of degenerates all there, happy to see you. So make sure you are available. Yeah.
They're called. Some people call them bots, right? The
Yeah.
bots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're definitely doing that. If we take
I
a big
can't
group
wait to see the
selfie,
bots.
it'll be like just me and my bots.
The best bots around.
I'm already saying it. If I take, I'm gonna try to meet as many of my scholars as possible, get them all together, take a selfie, and that's gonna be the caption.
Yeah. Oh my god, Rizan said he's gonna give me 200 red horse. Now, funny thing, I actually know what the fuck red horse is, and I'll take them. I'll take all the 200. Thank you so much.
Maybe Filipino food will be the thing that actually makes you fat for once, you know.
I can't. I can't get fat, bro. I'll try in a week.
I don't have that problem, so.
Stark's gonna stockpile.
I'll share you some tips. Don't worry.
Yeah. But bro, 21st, November 21st. It is well, it's next Thursday, right? It's gonna be an evening event, correct, Nix? It's gonna be the Ronin event.
Yeah. We'll probably post.
Are you in
We'll
Philippines?
probably. Yeah. I am from here, and I'm back. I will probably be posting the registration form for that meetup maybe this week, like maybe Thursday as well. But yeah, for those who are flying in, like I know you guys are flying in, like it would be kind of a shitty thing if you if you can't if you fly in and you're not able to go. So I'll make sure to reserve spots for you guys. And of course, like Gila's doing should I be saying that? But like
Let's do
Gila's
it.
there as well. So.
Drop it, Alpha, first time. What are we doing next Thursday?
Do it.
Well, next Thursday is the Ronin event.
Go.
It's a side event, bro, and it's happening on the evening. Of course, you guys know if you're Filipino, we go live 2 p.m. UTC, 9 a.m. EST, but in the Philippines, it is 10 p.m. on the evening. I believe the event will go through that time period. So live at the event, I think there's a small stage. We're going to set it up. We're going to do a live The Ronin Radio in real life, just like we did back in New York. So shout out to those guys. So Ronin Radio will be live at that venue. So you'll be able to see what happens even if you aren't attending the event. And I don't know, man, if there's fucking Alpha is getting dropped. But if not, of course, we'll be there with a lot of cool people. Hopefully we'll see Kathleen. Hopefully we'll see G-Host. Nix is going to be there. Stark will be with me. I'm sure Theban will want to get on the stage as well. So there's going to be a ton of us. And Biku, Asta, if you guys are there too, more than welcome. We might have like a fucking packed stage. And I'm sure we'll just have fun with it. I mean, in real life events are actually, they're such a blessing. You get to really connect with people, and I want to make sure that event is broadcasted live as well for the community at home to be able to see. So make sure you save that one in your calendars. It is next week on Thursday. Gila with the YGG bots. Let's do it.
Dude. So like the venue that we got like has like it's kind of like an entire restaurant, and then it goes out like the area or the land space they have like goes up until like the outdoor. So like even if a lot of people are there, like it's gonna be okay because like there's space like outside. So like it's gonna be fun. Like I'm just the reason why I'm sharing that is that I just find it funny. Like if we were like doing the show and like there was a crowd of people like outside and are like, what the hell is going on inside?
Yeah.
Maybe we're gonna be able to attract some people. I don't know. Like but it should be fun.
Basically, everyone should be doing. We'll be doing a big call to action to be posting about it. Let's get it circulating so everyone in the Ronin community and everybody at the YGG event will be like, oh shit, let's FOMO the shit out of them, and hopefully not get kicked out of the restaurant for overpopulating. So we'll have some fun.
They can't do that. They can't do that. That's why that's why this time, like last year we had the meetup in a more enclosed space, and we had like 300 people there. It was like really tough, right? But now, like, I'm like, yo, I think we need an outdoor space so that people can just like come and go, and people can breathe.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, YGG Summit is gonna be it's gonna be cool. I think you guys it's awesome that you guys are finding, like, I think last year was different compared to this year, in the sense that I just based on what I'm hearing from you guys and seeing people chatting, I feel like more people from outside the Philippines are coming in this year. I don't know, maybe it's just like
Yeah.
based on what I'm seeing, but I don't know what's up.
At
Is
least,
it because of the
you can say
market?
that it's more people that you like are coming into the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely happy to see you guys. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we're going to be thriving, man. Next week is going to be good. We have actually taken the show way beyond the hour limit that we've been disciplined on this hour limit, but today the combo was too much, bro. Too much information on Axie, on the Nightmare Axies. And we didn't even play the Lumaterra game, bro. But, Nix, I don't know how much I can talk about this one here, but I'm just going to say the word redacted. And that...
Yeah.
We expect some surprises even throughout the rest of this week. We may or may not be live on a different day, so keep your eyes peeled. Make sure your post notifications are on for the Ronin Radio, because if they're not, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're really doing me a disservice, you bastards. But
Yeah.
put them on. Yeah.
Yo. So actually, in line with that, right? I think Gila said it best. Just put on what's that, like, bell notifications or whatever.
Mhm.
Check this Discord. Like, we can't promise when, but like it would be to your benefit to show up there and like be one of the first, because I'm not. We could get in trouble if we say more, but just be ready. Just be ready.
You already said enough. Anyone who disregards that, they've
Hey, that's your choice. Yeah.
Yeah. It's if your ears are open, that's clear as day. Nothing more needs to be said.
Yeah. But shout out to all you guys, bro. 280 viewers on the stream, bro. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you are following the Ronin Radio and turning that notification bell on. Shout out to everybody that was here in the chat. This is the last roundup. Of course, we have Lumaterra energy bottles. We are giving them out. If you are here in the chat and you haven't already submitted your long form OX wallet, please do so now. Xanatos has been collecting them. Fingers crossed. I hope so. I don't really actually know. So hopefully, yeah. Almost awesome. So Geese is not getting a single energy bottle. He's the ops, bro. Let me tell you, Ronin Radio, yeah, we are doing a Lumaterra guild. Logic will be leading that. Logic's not here, so I mean, how confident you will be on his attendance as a guild leader, I'm not 100% sure. But Logic last CBT was farming the shit out of the ecosystem. This guy is a MMO min-maxer. Like, if you want to get involved with a group of players, Ronin Radio Discord is available to join. Where can you find the Ronin Radio Discord? Well, if you go to our homepage, you'll see it. It's right here in the bio. Click it, get in. And we also have other things going on right now, like mirror passes. So if you want to play party icons, we have mirror passes for you. And if you don't even have a whitelist slot for your access to play Lumaterra, we're collecting whitelists right now to make sure that you'll be able to play it as it goes live. Expected to go live in the next 24 hours. And make sure, yeah, bro, you guys are playing games all week. One thing to keep in mind, get those Nightmare Axies leveled up. If you need to check them, again, we shared the DW tool, the marketplace scanner. You'll be able to find out what Axies will be able to go for Nightmare Part Evolution. You want to get them to at least level 30, so make sure you're playing the Nightmare mode in Origins is a great way, like we said, and other resources that are available to you. If you have no delegated Axies right now or delegated slips, it's probably a good time to be hunting for them. We haven't actually acted on this. This is an initiative that I need to act on, but I'm gonna go into Mystic Mountain I'm going to talk to the whales. I'm going to say, listen, you guys are probably delegating shit already, but those who don't have a place to delegate, if you would like to use the Ronin Radio as a medium, we'll be able to give you guys as a community some connections for delegating or being a delegatee in the near future. I'm going to have to act on that one. But yeah, like I said, we're supercharging the Ronin Radio community right now. So if you want to be part of that movement, make sure you come through to the Ronin Radio Discord and make sure you vote for the collection. That's it. Because if the collection actually, if we get to launch this collection, you're going to really see the effects of all of that. If we don't, of course, we eventually will regardless. It doesn't matter. But we want to be obviously in that first group. So make sure you're voting for us. And yeah, but more to come. Anything from you guys that are still here on the stage? Xanatos, are you still grinding Pixel Heroes? I will not lie. I've been passive the whole time. 3,000 monsters killed. Give me the loot, baby. Give me the loot. What's going on in your world, Xanatos? Anything you want to ring off for us today or recount from today's show? Yeah? No? Maybe so? Xanatos going once? And Xanatos going... Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I've been playing Pixel Heroes this whole time.
Are you top 100 again?
I've been top 100 for a long time.
No. You were 105 last episode, so please.
Yeah. I reached top 50, but yes.
There we are. If you need some Pixel Heroes Adventures advice, we actually play it in the Ronin Radio Discord pretty much 24/7 at the moment. So come through and get in those voice channels.
Yo, let me Sanatos, maybe you should make a guide. I think there's a clamor within the community for like tutorials and guides.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we just dropped one like a basic one earlier with Brian, but like I think there's room for that. And what one feedback I got from the Ronin Facebook group was like people are like, oh yeah, the game's really awesome, but like they were saying, oh, I wish there were more like tutorials or guides. And then I go on YouTube and there's barely any. So that's advice for you and for anyone else who's listening and want to like, make a mark as a content creator, like go on YouTube and publish a bunch of these guys. I think people are searching for it and they're not finding anything. So
how about I propose me, Xanatos, BQ, Asta, let's get in a voice channel today and let's make a video. We put it on the YouTubes and you guys can share it from your channels as well. How about it? Because I know Asta's in that game deep. I know BQ loves that game. Pixel Heroes honestly might be the people's champion at the moment on Ronin. All right.
Let's do it. I spent so much. Honestly, I think Pixel Heroes has been running for more than 24 hours now on my PC.
Yes.
Down. What are bills? We don't care about bills.
Honestly.
Wait. Hold up. PC? Does it work on PC?
Yeah, on an emulator. Yeah.
Emulator.
Oh, okay. BlueStacks. Gotcha.
I found an old iPhone. This is now my Pixel Heroes device. It will run constantly on this.
Rest in peace, iPhone.
Yeah, this iPhone.
I'm running on like my iPad, and the iPad is just sitting next to me.
It's your dedicated oven, man.
Yeah. We're gonna keep it plugged in for eternity.
Pocket warmer.
Oh hell yeah, bro! No more need for a hot water bottle with my sick ass. But listen, yo, thank you guys for tuning in. Stark, anything from your end? What is the advice that you give to the community for the rest of the week as we prepare for Nightmare Axes?
As we get more and more of the tidbits of news that's going to clear up the picture for this event, just remember what I said: quality over quantity. Make smart moves. Don't panic. Don't overbuy. Don't overdo things. Given the cost of these things, I think you're going to be wanting to put more effort into a few axes as opposed to like spreading it over too many axes and burning all your money.
Facts. Use your brains, ladies and gentlemen. Use your brains. But yo, I'm gonna bring it here, bro. Shout out to you guys. A total of 420 users have been through the Discord today to view the show. Big shout out to you guys and thank you for tuning in. Shout out to the stream, over 300 views over there. We appreciate you guys. And of course, we are gearing up. I don't know if you can see it right now, but Ronin Radio is galvanizing. Something happened, bro. And we are now locked the fuck in. I was complacent for most part of this year, maybe investing energy elsewhere too much, but now we are locked in. The Ronin Radio is going to start launching like a fucking rocket ship. It is the time, bro. Bitcoin hit all-time highs. Yes, Ronin is not reciprocating it right now, but trust me, how this industry works is cyclical. It's cycles, it's ebbs and flows. We will see some of that flow happen pretty much for the end of this year. No financial advice, you donut. I'm just telling you what I think. But if you are not exposed to Ron, I really question what the hell you are doing. Make sure that we are continuing that conversation going. The end of the year is going to be a fun time for sure. So but like all good things, they must come to an end, and that moment is fast approaching. The saddest part of the show, I know, but look how much we have covered today. All of the news, Axie Nightmares, you got the lowdown. Lumaterra energy bottles were thrown into the audience. Big shout out to you. And from that group of Lumaterra energy bottles, we will also be giving out some exclusive costumes, so you'll have some cosmetics in game that nobody else will have. So shout out to you guys. We touched on other things. June, we now have the Ronin Network data available on June. If you haven't seen it yet, oh my god, bro, like just a quick preview. June, no, trending content. Ronin was on the trending content, and if you go here and you just search Ronin, there's one. Someone made one, right? Oh my god, I got to sign in again. Someone made one that's really fucking good. So if you want to check out how things are going in Ronin and how you will see the ebbs and flows actually come into the network, this is going to be one. The Ronin overview dashboard. It was made 2 days ago, but all this information here is very precise. It's accurate. You can refresh it live on the spot. And you'll get that information you need. We'll be using this a little bit more on the show as we progress, but make sure you're checking this out. Big shout out to June on the sponsor. Sorry, lol, speaking into existence. We'll see it. But yeah, we covered a lot of different things. The community collection is live. Please go and vote for us. Wallet Connect is now with Ronin 2. Kydro coming out with pilots next week. The Spin Wheel's got Wild Forest stuff going on it. Ragmon new season is starting. New Ragmon have been revealed. Make sure you're up to date. Eugenesis Tamers. Infomon CBT is ending. If you've been playing it, good for you. I might have unfollowed you from your responses though. Fucking hell. Aperon, October Dev Report. All of these things we covered. Cambria is coming on Friday on November 15th. Wild Forest white paper with the Wild Forest token information is out. So make sure you're checking all these things out. We do need to provide a medium where we link all of these pieces of information so you guys can access it. That's something we're working on behind the scenes. But like I said, we are at the end of the show. If you enjoyed, remember to follow us over at the Ronin Radio on all platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and X. And we will see you guys the next time. Like I said, put those post notifications on because something redacted might be coming pretty soon. Big shout out to Nix. Thank you again to Ronin for always powering this Ronin Radio. And by the way, we are now going to be opening up some ad slots for any of you guys on Ronin as projects. If you would like to sponsor the show, ad reads are available. I will show your shit, mofo, so you can help the Ronin Radio grow. It's easy as that. But thank you again for tuning in. I'm going to be in the Ronin Radio Discord playing some games for the rest of the day, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you very much. Much love. Shout out to everyone. All the guests, say goodbye all at once. Let's do it. Thank you so much for coming. Goodbye. Appreciate you.
Bye.
Have a